Welcome back to The Express at Burnaby Mountain Park. What do you think of my headband? Today, pink is the new black. Now, as you know, bullying is a huge problem in our schools, our workplaces, homes, the internet. And knowing that, 2 Nova Scotia students started Pink Shirt Day. The word has spread here to Burnaby and beyond.
Enough is enough. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 girls all walked into the principal's office together, told the principal everything they had seen over this period of time.
The students at Marlborough School are getting a lesson in bullying.
Our whole program is about educating bystanders on their role in speaking up. You see, bullying is just a symptom of bad behavior. One of the biggest problems schools have is they want to put all their focus on educating the bullies and the victims. Like, don't bully, or if you become a victim, this is what you do. The only problem with that is that you're only focusing on 5 or 10% of the behavior inside the school.
Gabriel, tell me what you guys have done here with this wall.
We've done mostly stuff on Pink Shirt Day, which is a school event that we do. You also write skills to stop bullying, like walk away, ignore, talk it out, seek help.
Turns out the students already know a lot more than you'd think.
Well, it's Pink Shirt Day because there was one guy at the high schools and he wore a pink shirt and he was bullied because of that.
And somebody saw it happening, and so he told everybody to wear pink. And then it was just really meaningful because the color of the shirt you wear doesn't mean anything. It kind of reflects your personality, and you shouldn't be ashamed of that. They went online, sent a message for people to wear pink shirts, and then the bullies never bullied anybody about pink shirts again because they saw that everybody in the entire school was almost all wearing pink shirts.
And we see someone picking on our friend and being nasty, right?
I learned that integrity and being respectful can be really good can help stop bullying. Speak up, and it's not tattling or ratting people out, but it's the right thing to do.
What's your school doing to stop bullying?
We're all wearing pink shirts on February 23rd just to enforce this stop bullying messaging.
We've had poster contests about anti-bullying. We've had students putting up posters throughout the school. Every day we have students coming into the office to share over the intercom what students can do about bullying and just getting the word out.
It was really inspiring. The bullies, they just want to make you feel small so they can feel big.
Now what happens is the students speak up to the principal, counselor, or their parents immediately when they see it happening. Now we can help these bullies out that have this bad behavior at this stage.
Today's presentation was organized by Metropolis and Metrotown. They started this anti-bullying petition to support kids and spread this important message.
Say no to bullying!
I'm Bianca Solterbeck in Burnaby for The Express.
You can go to the website pinkshirtday.ca to learn more about other initiatives happening in your community and around the country and find out how you can get involved. Now, this is also Eating Disorders Awareness Week, and we have the personal story of a local actress's triumph over anorexia with the documentary No Numbers: Identity by Measure.
Eating disorders such as anorexia and bulimia tend to occur in young teenage girls, but really can develop at any age with both men and women. The Canadian Mental Health Association in Delta held an event to bring more awareness of this mental disease to the community.
Hi girls, are you all ready for tonight?
Yeah.
We advocate, so when people call our resource center and are looking for how do they get help, where do they go, how do they get help for family members, we help them through the system. We let them know about all the resources that we have in Delta. If they're needing help in getting back into the workplace, we have a volunteer program that is available to individuals.
I had a chance to speak with Liz McKenna, a psychologist who gave me a deeper understanding of detection and prevention from her experiences of working one-on-one with people that have mental illnesses and eating disorders.
If we're talking about children and parents and what to do, the reality is it's an individual one-on-one changing your life, looking at your own body, looking at how you feel about your body, how you represent it, how you walk through space, and helping your children to be okay with who they are.
No Numbers: Identity by Measure, a film produced by Dina Ashbo, a local actress, tells her personal story of triumph over anorexia. Through personal creative expression was the spotlight of the evening.
The film is about recovery from disordered eating, and it features 3 women's stories of recovery, what that was for each individual woman. But the film also extends into the wider population in that it addresses the issue of how in the society we often are meant to feel like we don't quite measure up. And so it's about methods of really connecting with oneself through creativity or whatever it is that gets somebody in that zone. Whether it's gardening or going out for walks, that place where you just feel at peace and your head's not buzzing. And we feel that that's a real essential part of healing and health across the board for anyone. So you stop measuring your worth in terms of what the numbers on the scale are, or even how old you are or how much money you make, and you start looking and realizing the other values that you can really find in those moments of being connected with yourself.
It's a story about your life that brings the pieces back together.
I'm Charles Botsio in North Delta for The Express.
Part of Eating Disorder Awareness Week, there's another screening of the documentary this Friday, February 25th at the Seussical Arts Centre. You can get more information at nonumbers.ca. Just click on screenings. You're watching The Express, and we have stories from the screen and the stage coming up. After the break, the Vancouver Giants meet a hockey legend.
Yeah, it was obviously really cool. You get a bunch of emails and text messages from friends saying they saw you on Hockey Night in Canada, so that's a pretty cool experience for me.
Elgin Park Secondary performs Seussical the musical. The Express. This is your local voice.
Community programming on Shaw has been generously sponsored in part by
hairstyling and color services for Shaw TV, provided by the Lounge Hair Studio. LoungeHairStudio.com.
We are kids. Wish kids.
10,000 kids.
We are brave.
We are strong.
We are fighters.
Some days are good, some days are bad.
Some of us make it.
Some of us don't.
My wish will make me strong.
The Children's Wish Foundation of Canada.
Does a wish make a difference?
You bet.
You bet.
Imagine the difference a wish can make.
Only 2 more needles till my wish.
Please give today.
Welcome back to The Express on top of Burnaby Mountain. It's time for a little bit of hockey talk. Today we're finding out how the Vancouver Giants made WHL history recently at CBC's Hockey Day in Canada.
The Giants Report is brought to you by Sprott Shaw Community College.
The Vancouver Giants took off to the Great White North, taking part in the 11th annual Hockey Day in Canada in Whitehorse. The Giants defeated the Kamloops Blazers 3-2 in the first ever regular season game played in the Yukon.
That was a great event for our team and the WHL. The arrival there was much like a Memorial Cup. The town was very excited. You know, the committees did a great job up there, and I would highly recommend doing it again.
It was really cool. I didn't know quite what to expect going into it, but I think it lived up to all the expectations. It was a really neat experience, and you know, we saw a lot of well-known people. We met Lanny McDonald, Wendell Clark, Trevor Linden, so it was cool being a part of it and seeing how excited the Whitehorse people were to see us play.
I think it was great going up there to see the fans out there, and they were real good, always excited to be at that game. It was packed stadium, which was really nice, and it was really cool playing in front of the big names, Don Cherry and Ron McLean, so it was real fun.
Obviously it was nice to get the 2 points, but it was a little bit of a fun trip for our team to take. We got to go up there, be on CBC, and the 2 points was also very important for our team, so it was a good trip for us.
But watch this, whoa, Gallagher gets something. Brendan Gallagher.
Hockey Day in Canada has turned into a week-long event that promotes the grassroots of the game. NHL alumni took part in clinics, banquets, and pickup games. And Giants head coach Don Hay was also involved and feels fortunate to have been a part of such a unique experience.
I thought it was a very fan-friendly atmosphere. You know, we wanted to mingle in with the young kids of the minor hockey of Whitehorse and try to educate them and their parents in the skills of the game, and obviously having fun. And I thought the people that they took up there all got involved. I was on the ice with Trevor Linden and Wendell Clark and Pat Quinn, and I think that it's a big thrill for those people to see these type of hockey personalities, and obviously for us to give something back to the hockey community.
For the players, the biggest thrill other than getting to fly rather than take the bus was being on Hockey Night in Canada, specifically Coach's Corner. What's better than Don Cherry saying your name on national TV, or at least trying?
Wes Van Hooselitten from BC. That's the best I could do, Wes.
I thought it was pretty funny. My billets actually taped the game, so I got to see that, and it was actually hilarious when I watched it. But I saw Ron McLean got it real good, but kudos to Don Cherry there trying to get it. So.
Yeah, it was obviously really cool. You get a bunch of emails and text messages from friends saying they saw you on Hockey Night in Canada, so that's a pretty cool experience for me. And obviously, if you're able to contribute in a game like that, it's very special, so it's something I'll remember.
Let you keep the towel?
Absolutely. It's in my room right now.
The Giants Report was brought to you by Sprott Shaw Community College.
The venue for next year's Hockey Day in Canada has yet to be determined, but rumors are saying maybe Prince Edward Island. They're also calling for perhaps an outdoor game. Now on The Express, it's time to get back to the theatre. Our youth-produced segment Gen Y is hitting the stage in South Surrey for a little Seussical, the musical.
Oh, the things you can think when you think about sex.
All the things you can think and even more was happening on Elgin Park Secondary Stage as they performed the zany, colorful Seussical the Musical.
It's based on, all the Seuss stories, and it's kind of combined in one. You got Horton the elephant, you got the Cat in the Hat, fishes, and all the jungle creatures, and it just comes together to make a really good play.
Working with young people, you get a lot out of them. You can, they have great imaginations. They add a lot into what I'm trying to do, and they put their ideas into the story and make it happen.
The words of Dr. Seuss take us into an imaginary world where we can go any place and be anyone.
I'm Maisie LeBird, and I like to have a lot of fun. That's my character. She creates a lot of the trouble in the play, a lot of the conflict with giving up her egg to Horton.
I'm Mr. Mayor, and he is trying to save his planet from being destroyed, and also trying to raise his son, who is causing him a lot of trouble.
I'm Mr. and Mrs. Mayor's son, and I kind of meet the Cat in the Hat out of the blue, and I kind of follow with him into the Seuss world.
A show of this magnitude was no easy undertaking. What is the most stressful thing about the musical?
Backstage, getting ready to go onto the stage, getting all your props. Okay, who touched the halo, guys?
We have broken every record we've ever had for a production. We have had the most microphones because we were running 18 microphones. Almost every actor's mic'd. We have like 168 lighting changes throughout the show. And then on top of that, we're using projections, which is something we've never really tried in a play before.
Sometimes it can get a little hectic on our tech nights when we have to put everything together for the first time. That's not fun.
Just the combination of singing and dancing and acting all into one format really, to combine all those elements is always tough, and also syncing the singing up with the band is pretty difficult.
All the dialogue is underscored, and so the actors have to be listening to the music all the time, and the orchestra is struggling to keep up and to slow down and to speed up and whatever to try to keep up with what's going on. Of all the musicals I've done, I think this is the most difficult one for that reason.
Costume designer Kathy Bruce is responsible for the entire production.
There's 38 members of cast in Seussical this time, and one or two just have one costume, but then you get other groups who have quick costume changes, and they have 4 costumes each, so well over 100 costumes. I do not like creating hair. I do not like the
person's a person, no matter how small.
But small is not how I describe Seussical the musical.
You can still join Cat in the Hat and Horton the Elephant and all the gang at Elgin Park Secondary until Saturday. I'm Gertrude.
And I'm the Sour Kangaroo. Signing out for Gen Y on the Express.
Gen Y is brought to you by Options, Surrey Community Services Society.
Gen Y is a Shaw TV Access segment. The youth reporters are all volunteers. They get a chance to learn a little bit about the world of broadcasting and stay connected to the creative community. And the creative community is what we're all about on today's Express, especially with today's Spotlight. The 2011 Vancouver International Dance Festival presents an outstanding and culturally diverse number of dance performances by local and international artists. Granville Island turns into a kid zone with a plethora of family-friendly activities on offer. You could build an instrument or join Mortar Coil's Rainforest Procession. The acclaimed Vancouver International Salsa Festival returns to showcase the finest Latin dance from around the globe with more than 2,500 dancers from 15 countries. Also on now is Carousel Theatre's production of Bird Brain. We're going to leave you with a look at that. Thanks for watching our show from Burnaby Mountain, and we'll see you next time.
Hello!
Hi.
Who are you?
Oh, my name's... They call me Bird Brain.
Bird Brain. I've heard of you.
I've never been to the palace before.
Oh, well, welcome to the Festival for Fools. Do you want to get something to eat?
Oh, yes. Please, I'm very hungry.
Well, come with me, Bird Brain.
Not much of a future in your face.
Who are you?
Bird Brain, may I introduce the fortune teller? Fortune teller, this is...
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Bird Brain, yes?
How did you know?
Oh, a lifetime of practice.